So let me guess where you might be right now. You've decided that you want to try affiliate marketing, but at the moment you start looking at products, your head spins. You've got different platforms and you get different promises. And suddenly you feel stuck. I know that feeling. I've been there. When I started, that's exactly how I felt. So don't feel bad about it. Don't feel overwhelmed about it. Just to remember that that's where everybody kind of starts, including me. That feeling causes a lot more beginners to quit than lack of effort ever does. I know because that's exactly where I was, and I very nearly quit myself, and it wasn't because of the lack of effort. I was putting in all the effort and all the hours I could put in, and I just got overwhelmed with all the different platforms, like I said, and all the different other things. So when I first started, I thought choosing the right product was the most important decision that I'd ever make. I treated it like it had to be perfect, and that pressure almost paralyzed me. It was crippling, it was terrible. So, the first thing that you need to hear as a beginner really is that you don't fail because you choose the wrong product. You know, you fail because you never choose one at all. Most of the advice online makes this worse. People say things like only promote high tickets and only promote what's trending, and they also say only promote what's converting. Well, but here's the things that they don't say, that you really should know is understanding marketing. And they don't say that, and they don't say that you have to have confidence on camera, and they don't say that you've got to know your audience, you know? So, beginners over 50, when I was juggling my work at sea, coming home really tired, helping with my granddaughter 24/7, supporting my wife because she'd been doing it the whole time I was at sea. So I have to give her as much emotional help as I possibly can and as much physical help as I possibly can. And a 4-year-old granddaughter is a lot of work. Trust me. So anyway, I didn't have time to test everything, and I needed clarity, not complexity. And that's where YouTube changed the whole game for me. Like, YouTube, it forces you to slow down and explain things. And that changes how you choose your products, to be honest. Instead of asking, will this make money? You start asking things like, can I explain this calmly to someone like me? You know, that question alone, that filters 90% of bad choices, filters them out. And you really have to learn how to explain things calmly to people that looks and feels just like me. People, especially that are over 50, going into retirement and need to earn a bit of extra money just to feel like they're useful and to feel like they can pay for everything rather than just their domestic bills. Because I know from the state pension that it's barely going to cover your bills. If you haven't got a lot of money put away, if you haven't got a great company pension like I don't, you do have to make extra money. And if this is you, well, this is why I do this YouTube channel. Don't forget, you can get my free PDF down in the description there. It's 7 steps to affiliate marketing in midlife. If you read that and take action, it will help you immensely along the way. So don't forget to pick that up and give me some thumbs up. That would be great too. Thumbs up helps people like us that are retiring, need to make some extra money, because it will be on their For You pages and you get a chance to click on it and watch the video. So some of the simple truths that beginners need, if you explain a product simply on YouTube, you shouldn't promote it yet. That's not a limitation, it's protection. Now let's talk about platforms, because this confuses people even more. You'll hear names like ClickBank and ShareASale and JVZoo and Digistore24. These are the most common ones. Excuse me. got a bit of a bad throat today. Pardon me. Anyway, these platforms are, like I said, the most common ones, and beginners actually panic and think, which one is the best? You know? But here's the honest answer. The best platform is the one that you can navigate without any stress. ClickBank, for example, is beginner friendly, absolutely beginner friendly, because you get instant approval on nearly all the products, you get clear stats, and you get really simple links that you can just copy and paste anywhere you want in your business. But it also has quite a bit of junk in there too, so you must be very careful when you choose. ShareASale now, on the other hand, is more structured and professional. So I think if you're a beginner and you're just starting over 50, ClickBank would be the best there. ShareASale you can use, but just remember it's a little bit more professional. And it's better for a long-term brand. If you're a brand person, or you want a brand, or you want to promote brands, that's where to go. But it can really feel pretty overwhelming at first, like, you know what I mean? Now, JVZoo has launches and a lot of hype, which I personally avoid because hype drains your energy. So this is why YouTube, and you don't need to promote everything. You know, you only need one platform, one product, and one clear explanation. It's very simple. That's all you need. And here's the filter I wish I'd used earlier. Ask yourself, would I recommend this to a close friend? If you would do that, well, there you go. You've found what you want. Does it solve one clear problem? Obviously, you've got to solve a problem. And can I explain it in under 10 minutes without any notes? That's what you need. If you want to make a video on YouTube, try and explain it under 10 minutes. If the answer is no, then you've got to move on. And that's not a failure. That's maturity, of course. Beginners over 50 don't need excitement. They just need confidence. And confidence comes from understanding what you're talking about. And that, for me, is why YouTube works so well for us, people over 50 that's gone into retirement. It doesn't reward pressure. It rewards clarity. We need clarity. Clarity builds the trust. And trust leads to your clicks on your links. And clicks lead to progress on your platform and your YouTube. And progress, not perfection, is what gets you to the next stage. And this is what we are striving for. Definitely to get to the next stage, and without being overwhelmed right now. So, but if you're overwhelmed right now, well, you're not behind. You know, you're just trying to do this with care, really. And that's a strength, not a weakness. So, if you want to choose your first product in a nice, calm way, then, like I said, I've created a PDF called The 7 Steps to Affiliate Marketing in Midlife. Grab that, it's down there in the description. Read that, take some action. You'll hear all about your platforms in there and all the rest of it. And it's definitely for over 50s friendly, like, you know what I mean? Because like I said before, I had no tech issues. So you don't need the tech and all the rest of it. Just do everything in a nice, calm way. But if you're going to use YouTube, like I say, you've got to upload your first video. You can't carry on through YouTube without making a video and uploading it. But like I said, it's calm. Do it calm. Take your time. Go back. Film it again and again and again until you feel perfect. Or what you've done is perfect for you. And yeah, don't get overwhelmed with it. That's why I like YouTube. So the more you do it, the more confident you will get on YouTube or being in front of a camera. Trust me on that one. And if you want to follow my progress and my journey, follow it by subscribing down below. That helps my channel immensely. And we become friends and we can talk in the comments if you have any problems. And I'll help you out. And what else can I do? I can keep offering you things like my free PDF and just My biggest offer is 2 videos a week. I can offer you, that's what I do, 2 videos a week, and you can follow my journey and my progress. And I'll be glad to see you there. Anyway, don't forget to give me the thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Steve out. Bye.